It's something I call the control factor. So what do I mean by the control factor? It's about who actually controls the major decisions that affect your housing situation, you or someone else. Most renters think they have more control because they can just move when their lease is up, but the reality is quite different. So friends, picture this scenario. You're renting a beautiful home in Norfolk. Your kids are settled in great schools. You've built friendships in the neighborhood. You're a part of the associations and all the things. You think renting gives you more control over your situation because you can just leave if you need to. But then your landlord calls with news that changes everything. They're selling the house and you have 60 days to move. 60 days to uproot your entire life, your entire family, because someone else controls your housing destiny. You have to pull your kids out of school they love, leave a community where you've built relationships, and start over in a completely different area that you can afford. The control you thought you had was actually no control at all. So what if you're facing a rent increase that you can't afford? You have no control over that decision. What if your landlord decides to stop maintaining the property? You have no control over your living conditions. What if the perfect house in your neighborhood goes up for sale? You have no control over buying it because you're locked into a lease. So here's what renters regret about the control factor. You don't control rent increases, you don't control when your landlord sells, and you don't control building any wealth from your housing payments. You're completely at the mercy of someone else's financial decisions. The financial disaster that could be avoided: forced moving costs, potential school changes for your children, and continuing to build zero equity while you search for another rental in a very competitive market. So when you buy, you control your family's housing destiny. You control your monthly payment through a fixed mortgage. You control building wealth through equity. You control your children's stability.